How's it going, everyone? A weekend update for you guys. Now, we're taking a look at Bitcoin. Please make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and share. We're so very close to 8K. We can hit it in this next day. We're under 20 subs. Well, I think it's actually 10. So what we're seeing right now for Bitcoin is that we have pushed through our two targets over here, which are the 1272 and the 1618. And if you remember, as we were approaching 45K, I was saying that we need to push through it and then make sure that we do not lose 45K once we push through it. Of course, the direct next candle held 45K and took us to the 1618 target as we were predicting, because if we get above the 1272 and stay above 45K, we get that bullish continuation to the 1618, and we are still anticipating these higher up targets between 49 and 51K, which we actually have not yet met. But please do understand, as you can see over here, there's potential for a move back down. Now, I didn't actually draw it too deep because it doesn't need to be deeper than that, but I'm going to say it's allowed to come back down to 45K, but 45K must hold at all costs, and then we can continue. Why am I saying this? Because yes, we can just continue to the target right now. We have pushed through the 1618. Yesterday we came down and confirmed its support, so we're looking for continuation. But the reason why I'm showing you this potential path to the downside, where again it can just come back to 47K for continuation, it's this whole area that is support, with the lowest point being 45K. So that is specifically why I want to see 45K held. If we do dump down there, it's going to be a great point to enter again on alts or Bitcoin for trading or investing, and then we'll continue to the next target, because at the moment, guys, we haven't broken the high, and with that we're not getting that higher high as of now. So we need a daily candle close above this point, and then we know we're getting that continuation immediately. However, until that daily close above this point, there's still the risk of the rollover, with 45 to 47K being the key level of support that we need to hold for the continuation to our inverse head and shoulders target, which we're very, very, very close to hitting. You can see that it's just scraped it, just missed it essentially. And then of course, while we're underneath this high, there's a chance of pulling back. That would be great for entries on alts, because you'd of course see if alts coming back down if Bitcoin is. But if we just manage to push through, then it's continuation to the next target. Now, I know that this is saying 52K is the final target, but that's out of the Fibonacci from this high to this low, because when we were coming back up and consolidating here the last few weeks, the beginning of February, we were essentially saying that we were anticipating this move up. We've been calling everything move for move. We pretty much called this bottom exactly. And when this EMA repel formed, of course, I said that we've got this inverse head and shoulders and double bottom over here, expecting the breakout, then giving the green light for alts to break out. And we're getting so much engagement at the moment over here on YouTube and on Twitter. So thank you so much for the continued support. Let's now see Bitcoin actually continuing with its moves up to the 52K. But remember, I now need to show you some new targets, as again, this is not the final target. It's the final target out of this Fibonacci retracement. So it could be once we get up there, we get a rejection. That's showing that the 1272 at 52K is going to get rejected. That makes sense, because this whole area over here is resistance as we approach it. Just like the scenario down here, as we were approaching 45K, the 1272, I said we can fall back down to the neckline. That's totally fine. It's like breaking out over here and falling back down to this previous highest close over here. And then of course, look for that continuation afterwards. So is it just going to, well, that's the possibility of doing that. But again, looking at this scenario over here, once we did get above 1272 at 45K, I was just saying stay above 45K and we continue to the 1618. So whether we get the rejection because we met this fibs all of their targets, and then it's also the first target out of the first set over here, the set of three, I just call it the first set, because there's a second set with another 3 over here. And Bitcoin is looking to get to the final target, but it's a long process because, again, guys, as this is all currently resistance, we're trying to flip it into support. So we're trying to flip 52 to 56K into support so we could get to 62 to 68K, the previous all-time high. But of course, this could all go wrong along the way, and I'll be the first to let you guys know. But as of now, we're anticipating a move up to 52K where we could get a rejection. And if we get rejected, we just need to hold above 45K. Remember, it's just about 45K. And then if we can hold above 45K, then we'll continue to 56K. And then we will stop talking about 45k and then say, okay, 52k now needs to hold as support. And then at that point, as long as 52k holds as support, we will see $69,000, the previous all-time high. Guys, that's it from me today. Like, subscribe, comment, and share. If you want to get educated by myself and do one-to-one mentorship, you do get 2 months free in my chat included. You're getting access to all my cryptos and weekly group calls in there on top of your one-to-one lessons. So whether you want to do 3, 5, or 10 hours, it is all discounted at the moment. You actually get my course included for free, so you can fall back on and have all the information that's pretty much being taught in the mentorship in video format. So once your lessons are done, you have that to revert to, plus all your notes and all the group calls that you'll be a part of, because you get 2 months free in the chat. And then after that, it's 50% off for anyone that wants to stay on. That's it from me today. I'll catch you in the next one. Use the links down below to take action on the discounts while they do last, and just support the channel anyways, guys. Cheers.